Okay, we started the disassembly process on the S2000. We were initially going to change gears, chains, guides, and torquing bolts. But as I started disassembling it, I started seeing bad things. That shaft is burned. That one's burned. That one's really burned. And it started burning out the back. That was the exhaust side. I got it marked with E. This is intake side. Got it marked with the I. We're okay there. We're okay there. That's burned. That's burned. That's burned. And that started getting a little hot. See, what's supposed to do is, I'm going to show you an example. Okay, this should look nice and shiny and pretty like that. And so does that, which they don't. So this has, I don't know what that is on it. Okay, that looks nice and shiny. You see how this should look nice and shiny like that? But look at this. That's just telling me the oil's not getting in there and keeping the surfaces of the cam and the journals cool. And I'm going to show you the head side because it totally jacked it up. Okay, just to move the wiring harness a little bit. It should be looking like this. Nice and smooth. Oops, let's see if I can focus. Nice and smooth and shiny. Look at that, how tore up it looks. That is thrashed. Let's see if I can zoom in so you get a clear shot. See all that metal that's in the middle of that channel? So I'm not sure how the oil's supplied. I'm going to research the oil circulation on this. But I don't see no holes at the bottom. Okay, well, that's this one. That one's just as tore up. A little bit shinier, but tore up. And that's the rear one. The rear one's okay. It has a little light scorching on it, but I think we could get away with that. Let's see. That's the intake side. That looks good. That looks good. That looks a little burnt. That is hella burnt. And that's just a little bit light. Well, the whole reason for the video is to let you know is that as I started disassembling, I started finding more damaged parts. So the head's going to have to come off. We're going to have to send that in to see if they can even fix it. I myself don't think the head can be fixed, but we're going to let the master technicians over at Howie's check it out, and they'll look it over and let me know what the verdict is for it. So we're just going to have to take it all down. Make sure the block is nice and clean. The oil pump has to be replaced because that's evidence that the oil is not circulating. So we don't want to build all this and then use the same oil pump, and when it was the oil pump that had the problem to begin with. It could be that, or that it's got a lot of miles on it and it's just not pumping the way it should. But yeah, we're going to have to take this down and start from scratch. Alrighty. Only start from scratch because we want to know if anything else got damaged. So I'm going to have to pull off a journal at a time and a bearing cap for the pistons at a time to make sure nothing down there is scorched. If everything down there looks good, then we can reuse the bottom end and just get a new top end for it. But if it's just a scorch down there that is up here, the motor has to be swapped. Okay, that's just to give you an idea what we came out with. Wanted to show you the damage we found on the cams, and as I'm tearing it down, I'm gonna try to figure out why this was caused that way. I'm either betting that maybe there's some impurities in the oil pan and it plugged up the screen for the pickup tube, or the oil pan or the oil pump failed, or there's some blockage from the oil block the block oil galleys to the head. So somewhere in that area there's going to be some blockage, but this is an oil problem, why it's not getting to the top and why it got scorched. Okay, hope this video lets you see what I'm looking at and what we're dealing with. Alright, check you later.